months ago. And
Yeah,
so like, for
the
several
summer,
months,
right?
there hasn't been anybody there. So it's like, oh gosh, 2 months of nobody doing anything. Like that's not good.
Oh,
So it's been a crazy week trying to get.
Okay, let's get started now.
Sure.
I'd like to call to order the planning board meeting for November 19th, 2020. Pam, can we have the roll call, please?
okay, sorry. Are you back to me?
Yep.
Oh, didn't you hear anything I said? Did anybody hear anything I said?
Yes.
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry. I also had to set things up to,
Oh, okay. Shall I start over?
yeah, if we could start over.
Let's start over. All right. I'd like to call the planning board meeting for November 19th, 2020 to order. And Pam, could we have roll call, please?
Yes. Mr. Tuttle,
Here.
Mr. Stengel,
Here.
Mr. Bennett.
Here.
And can we get a motion to excuse Mr. Thompson and Mr. Harding from tonight's meeting?
Yes, so moved.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay.
Okay, next on the agenda is the approval of prior minutes of October 22nd, 2020. Does anybody have any thing to say about the prior minutes?
They look good. I would make a motion to approve the prior minutes.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, we have some old business and vacant property registration. Jessica?
So you guys should have received the updated vacant property registration that reflected some of the changes that you had from the past meeting. So if you have any more comments or concerns regarding that, we would really like to hear those, or about maybe even the wording that we currently put in there.
I think it looks really good the way it is.
Yeah, I reviewed the couple things that I had brought up at the last meeting and they look much better. They look fine.
Yeah, I noted the changes that were made with Tim's concerns at the last meeting. I think it looks great. And it's still ongoing. Any idea when you're going to wrap it up?
Well, if you guys are okay with it, I think that we will go ahead and move it on to council. It'll be in a more finalized form. It won't be as in its edited content way.
Okay. And what about Article 14?
Well, can we have a vote if you guys would like to
Do we
move
need to
the,
vote? Do we
yeah.
need to vote on that?
you need to vote for, to approve it as with the changes so that we can take it to council.
Okay, do I have a motion for that?
Yeah, I'd make a motion to move forward with the changed zoning.
Vacant property registration.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll second it.
Right. A motion was made by Mr. Tuttle to approve the vacant property registration code, and this was seconded by Mr. Stengel. Mr. Tuttle,
Yes.
Mr. Stengel,
Yes.
Mr. Bennett.
Yes.
Thank you.
Now we can go to Article 14.
Article 14, we were supposed to get some stuff from Brady, some language, but I don't know that we ever got that. Did we, Pam?
No, I still hadn't, and I actually didn't get a chance to email him on that again. So
I think we should maybe wait until we get, because he is an architect, and I think maybe we should wait till we get that language. So I don't think that we should move forward with that today. So there wasn't really any significant change to Article 14 because we were really waiting on that language that Brady was wanting to submit to us. So.
Okay.
Okay, we can shelf that.
okay.
Yeah, that's fine. I just have a question. As I was reading through that Article 14, I noticed mention made of a downtown review board. Is that going to be a new board?
No, that's the same board. It's just we decided that instead of calling it the Village Review Board, calling it the Downtown Review Board would be better suited, because calling it the Village Review Board kind of harkens back to when there was only the village, and it kind of creates a boundary that shouldn't be here between the different citizens of Bellbrook. So sometimes other citizens of Bellbrook don't necessarily feel included, that they think that, it's either all about the downtown or the village rather. So we want to just have it just be downtown rather than calling it the village. So
Yeah, it's a name change, but it'll be the same board.
It's the same board.
Yeah, Bellbrook hasn't been a village since 1974.
Okay. So we're going to shelf Article 14. Till next time.
Till next.
Yeah, we can get a hold of Brady. Okay, next, I think we can go ahead and go to Kyle and Shanice.
Okay, so the request is for a conditional or special use at 7 East Franklin Street. The request is to operate a microblading or permanent makeup studio. The studio would be open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. by appointment only. The applicants are Kyle Wallaby and Shanice. The property owner is Bella Hart. The business name would be Kyle Wall. Am I saying your last name correctly, Kyle?
Yeah, it's Wall.
Okay. Permanent cosmetic artists. So microblading, if you're not familiar, I believe you guys seen one of these last year, is a form of semi-permanent tattooing. The strokes are thinner than traditional tattooing, and the process utilizes semi-permanent ink. The process is actually very beneficial for those that suffer from conditions of madrosis, which can occur from reasons such as chemotherapy, hypothyroidism, cirrhosis, vitiligo, and other similar skin conditions. The uses this use specifically seems to blend well with the intent of the B4 district. However, it is different enough that it requires a conditional or special use permit. The Village Review Board did actually approve this in their last meeting on, I believe it was November 4th of this year. So staff sees no issue with approving this proposed business and subsequent use. So I'll leave it over to you guys for any discussion.
Well, I'm thrilled that you're moving in.
Yay. Thank you. Her too.
I might even use you. I don't know.
We
Does
would love-
anybody have any comments?
I guess I just had one question. Is it an established business that's relocating, or are you opening a new business altogether?
So that's a good question. We have been in business working as artists for about 3 years, each of us, but this is our first time going on our own as opposed to being part of a company.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with the use. I just had that one curiosity. It's more related to me being over at the chamber now. We were just talking yesterday about how getting established businesses in downtown Bellbrook is what we really need to do. Although, again, not that that's the only kind of businesses we want, but
Yeah.
All business is good business.
All business is good business. That's correct.
When do you think you'll be up and running?
We would like to as soon as possible.
We're hoping for Tuesday. We are pretty much waiting on this approval so we can get this over to building regulation. And once we have building regulation, we can get approved through Board of Health. So it's kind of letting those dominoes fall. But as far as we know, hopefully Tuesday we should have everything that we need to get started.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah, they are kind of waiting for me to give them the approved permits to send over to building regulations, which they'll get tomorrow after if they get approved for this, and then they can move forward. So.
Okay, Pam.
Brady's, hold on a second. Brady's here.
Sorry, I've been having major internet issues.
No.
Well,
Well-
welcome.
I'll tell you what, let's wrap up Kyle and Shanice now, so they won't have to stick around. And maybe we can revisit Article 14. I don't know if Brady
Yeah.
knows anything. Anyway, do we need a motion on this, Pam?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll need a motion for this.
Okay, do I hear an approval for the tattoo shop?
I'll make a motion to approve the special use.
Do I
I'll
hear a
second.
second? Okay,
All right, a motion was made by Mr. Tuttle to approve permit 20-147, conditional use at 7 East Franklin Street. This was seconded by Mr. Stengel. Mr. Tuttle,
Yes.
Mr. Stengel,
Yes.
Mr. Harding, do you want to chime in or you?
I'll just abstain.
You'll abstain. And Mr. Bennett.
yes.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We
Thanks.
appreciate it
Guys,
Good luck.
welcome to downtown.
much.
Appreciate it.
All right, now do we want to go back to Article 14 now that Brady's here?
Yeah,
Yeah, so Brady, we were, for Article 14, I think you had stated that you were going to send over some language for Article 14. We actually never received that, and we were kind of hoping that you could send that over to us so we could move forward with it. I don't know if that's something that you had a chance to work with or.
I've got most of it taken care of. I can get that to you the next day here.
Okay, great.
Proper terminology of some of the building parts and pieces.
yeah,
Okay, yeah, great.
that's wonderful. Thank you.
Content and
So
all of it.
we can do Article 14 next meeting.
Mhm.
Yep.
Right.
Excellent.
Okay, next is open discussion. Anybody have any open discussion?
I don't.
Nobody?
We will be bringing more code, so just a heads up. There's a lot, so just so you know,
More code.
more
We
code.
have, yeah. Every time we turn around, it's like, oh yeah, we need to, oh yeah, there's that too.
Yeah.
Pam, what are you looking at as far as a meeting in December, the third week or second week?
Okay, that would be something we need to talk about. So,
17th is the week before Christmas
yeah,
Eve.
tentatively, I would think the 17th would work if that works for all of you.
That's what I had on my calendar.
Yeah.
Thursday, yeah.
Yeah.
Does that
I'm
work
okay
for
with that.
everybody?
Mhm.
Good. Then we'll,
That's fine.
okay, good. Then we'll plan on that and hopefully we'll have some couple of items ready to go.
Some
Matter
code.
of fact, we might go ahead and start since we're finishing up with vacant property registration. I might go ahead and send you over some information that Melissa and I were working on regarding commercial and recreational vehicles in commercial districts and also specifically downtown, because that's seeming to be a problem. So I'll forward you over the staff report that we worked on together, and I'll see what you guys think for that, and then we'll get some language put together too. So
Very good.
that'll be the next one.
Is there any more open discussion? If not, do I hear an adjournment?
I move to adjourn.
I'll second.
Mr. Stengel made a motion to adjourn tonight's meeting of the planning board, and this was seconded by Mr. Tuttle. All in favor?
Aye.
All right, thank you,
We're
everyone.
good. Thank you, guys.
Have a good
All right.
Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yes.
We're not doing anything.
No, we're,
Yeah, everybody stay safe too. It's getting pretty crazy out there.
It's getting too crazy. Yeah, we're,
Yeah. so thank